Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And this watch is a variant launched back in 1999 and made through the mid-2000s, a luxury piece from Omega and a flagship. This is the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moon Watch Moon Phase in white gold. And yes, it is a Speedmaster Professional, and the timepiece is 42 millimeters in diameter in white gold, really gray gold, which is white gold that never needs rhodium plating. It's 14.6 millimeters thick by 47.9 from lug to lug, with a 20 millimeter spacing in between the lugs and a sapphire crystal over its dial. Yes, the Moonwatch Moon Phase, part of a tradition that started in the 80s, using a Moonwatch movement base and then building it up to luxury spec, including applique indices typically, and a combination of a pointer date and a moon phase, but here as luxurious as it gets in white gold. We'll throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, and it wears nicely, but the high spec alligator leather strap is still very stiff because it's not broken in, so I'm going to have to pull it a little bit tight to anchor this to my wrist. It's going to exaggerate the thinness of my wrist and the width of the watch. You're just going to have to take my word here. This will fit on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference once the strap breaks in. And you can see that it's not particularly thick, but the cantilever or overhang of the bezel will cause super tight sleeves to get hung up. That said, it'll fit underneath any jacket sleeve. The strap is very high grade. You can see it's thickly bolstered to give it thickness. It is thick cut of substantial alligator leather. Semi-gloss black. It is large rectangular symmetrical scale, which is a very high spec of alligator hide. It's found on the underside of the animal, and it's a relatively small part of the hide, so it's always a rare and expensive cut. We've got a black monotone stitch. We have an edge which is sheer cut and then lacquered for refinement, and you can see some of that stuffing or bolstering there. Taking a look, we've got a clasp, which, like the watch, is gray gold, white without rhodium plating. It is a snap shut system, so it snaps shut just like that. One sockets into the other, that into there. Inside you can see a combination of polish and satin. And then the way this works is that it will actually feed in underneath and crimp below the strap in the clasp body, so there's no need for minder loops or any external leather fixing. Taking a look at the case, it's familiar, Moonwatch case, lyre style lugs. We've known it since the early 60s on Speedmasters and Seamasters. Here we have the pusher adjusters for the two complications, the calendar and the moon phase. You can see a combination of satin finished mid-case, a polished bevel that runs end to end, waxing and waning in thickness, Omega branded crown. We have a shear guard profile to prevent shearing of the pushers and the crown. And then you can see lyre-style lugs. They're both inwardly beveled and outwardly beveled. We have an aluminum anodized tachymetric scale bezel that can be used with the chronograph to gauge the speed of an object, such as a race car over a course. And if you're good with mental decimals, you could use it for anything from your kids' track meet to the air races at Reno. Taking a quick look at the dial, it's under a dramatically boxed and cambered sapphire, similar to the Sapphire Sandwich Moonwatch. It's designed to look like a vintage plexi, but give you the scratch resistance of sapphire. We have a fascinating sort of four-leaf clover center dial design. If you cut it side to side or top to bottom, it's both vertically and bilaterally symmetrical. You can see we've got dished registers for the running seconds, chronograph minutes, and chronograph hours. The hands are blued. We also have an azurage pattern within these little dished sub-registers. You can see that there's a set of faceted and rhodium-plated steel indices, applique rather than printed, because this is a luxury model. And then we do have lume, and I'll show you the lume now. It's not hard to determine what time it is. That said, the chronograph functions are not evident when the light is off. Note the use of a skeletonized tip to the chronograph seconds hand. Moon phase. Yep, we've got a moon phase display and we've got a calendar, giving you a little bit of extra utility. One function that is profoundly romantic and the other profoundly practical. Although you cannot see it through this solid case back, the 1866 is based on the Moonwatch caliber, so in turn, it is based on the Lamagna 1873 Avauche, all that water resistant to 50 meters, but with a push-down crown. I recommend you not swim with this one. It's a manual wind with a 48-hour power reserve. It has the chronograph, the moon phase, the calendar, 3 hertz beat rate, 18 joules. It's got the complication module on top of the base. It is a chronograph with a combination of a well-tuned cam function selector and then a lateral clutch. And of course, this was basically a modular, complicated version of the same movement being used in period by astronauts to go to space stations and orbit. Taking a look at back, they remind you that an earlier generation of Speedmaster Professional was worn on the moon. Now you've got the hippocampus on the back with a sort of linen texture underneath him, and it's a screwed-in case back. Flight qualified by NASA for all manned space missions. What does that mean? Well, that means that a standard Speedmaster Professional is approved not just for use in orbit in a space station, a shuttle, or a capsule, but also for extravehicular activity, spacewalks. A lot of watches with no particular specification have been taken into space, but to actually be approved by NASA for spacewalks with vacuum conditions and extreme temperatures, that is something very few watches have ever had clearance to do, and this is part of that grand extended family. So reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details of this manual wind moon phase wonder.